don't believe you, speaker. I'm going.
Well, I don't.
I'm so right. Do you speak either French or Spanish?
There we
go.
So I'm just trying to figure out where the
The monocle.
link was on the web so that I can.
We have a page. RJ set up a page.
The overall benefit packages and following through with everyone today. My higher date here was June 1st. Basically, my brief, but the first one was, I was born and raised in the Pittsburgh area, and I lived here for over 50 years. I worked for U.S. Steel. I worked with steel mills in the 1970s, early 80s. And I love watching sports.
Okay. Who doesn't believe he was born and lived in Pittsburgh for 50 years? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 on that. Who disbelieves that he worked in the mills? Okay, only 1. And who's not believing the water sports, right? All right, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Water sports are going down.
Well, that's the one. Person, that's the way.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I see you ready. Are you ready?
Yeah. I'm Regina Norvell. I am from Nashville. I was hired actually by Pace right after the Oaktown merger. 98, 99. And I work at Citizen County. And my facts are, I have 4 kids and 2 granddaughters. I was born and raised in Tennessee. This is my first time in a big city. And I'm a former Titans cheerleader.
Okay.
Now, the question is,
All
what
right.
people in the field know?
It's not
Don't
believing
have
I
to
have 4
refresh their
kids
links,
and
right?
2 granddaughters.
To the web and click on the link.
People believe that one.
Get rid of this.
Who thinks she was not born and raised in Tennessee?
I was born and raised.
Okay, and who, are there only one
Trying to figure out how
person?
many people.
And who does not think that she's
We
a
had
former
5
Titans
before it went
cheerleader?
out.
Okay, 0.
I'm very glad that you were not former Titans cheerleader.
So if it does it again, then I would just leave it. But if it does it again, we'd have to restart the file again.
Okay.
And if that happens, then there's something wrong with the computer.
Okay.
Like there's just it's just not working. But you should be okay for now. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. But if it's not, just send me a text.
Okay. Thanks,
I'll
Molly.
come down and
All right, who doesn't believe the 5 horses story? Okay, you must look like a guy who owns 5 horses. Who does not believe that he worked in labor for the past 22 years? Okay, you only got 1 taker on that. And who does not believe that he walks to work from Smock? The crowd obviously knows where Smock is, or doesn't believe you walk. I don't know if it'd be more believable if you would have said that you were a horse runner. I can wonder how long that would take. A while.
Okay, my name is Ashley Fitch. I work in the HSC Health Safety Department, and I've been here the entire day since March 20th.
Hold on a second.
We have the Secret Service in the building for, I believe, Vice President Biden is coming here on Monday. We need the
And that's okay, you know
Secret
what,
Service thing.
that's all right, you know what, we'll just go, we'll just jump off 12.
Okay. Sorry. I don't know.
Never mind.
That was a big false statement there. Okay, Ashley, sorry.
Okay, my facts are, I grew up in Ravenwood, West Virginia, where was a mill operator at, an operator at a aluminum mill. I enjoy training to run the third marathon next year, and I really enjoy going to culinary classes.
All right.
Mm.
Who does not believe Ashley worked in the mill? We got 2, 3 takers on that, Ashley. Okay. Who does not believe that she's training for the marathon? 1, 2, 3. We are a tie on that. And who does not believe that she likes taking culinary classes? The crowd does not believe you like to cook. So that's it. Yep. How much more fun? Okay.
Hello, my name is Carolyn Stokes, and I'm working in the Strategic Campaigns Department. I've been working here since last November, and was hired on in July 1st. And my 3 facts are: Carolyn has lost 50 pounds over the last year. Carolyn has worked shift work in the paper industry for 28 years. Carolyn has 2 daughters, ages 26 and 31, and 2 grandkids.
Okay, you're making it really hard for us, Carolyn. All right, who does not believe that Carolyn lost 50 pounds over the last year? Over the last, how long did you say? Year. Okay, we only got 1, 2 takers on that.
3.
3. Okay, all right. Carolyn has worked in the paper industry for 28 years. Who does not believe that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And Carolyn has 2 daughters, age 26 and 31, and 2 grandkids. 1, 2. Only 2 takers. So the crowd is not, 3. Got a tie there. But still, the crowd does not believe you worked in the paper for 28 years.
I did work in the paper industry for 28 years. My false one is I did not lose 50 pounds.
Okay, thank you.
My name is Antonia Bendigo. I work in the legal department. Technically, my hair date was in June, but I was studying for the bar, so I really just started. And my 3 facts are: I've lived in 5 different cities for the last 5 years. I'm a lifelong vegetarian, and I'm the shortest person in my family.
All right. List. Who does not believe that she lived in 5 cities in the last 5 years? 1. Oh, a lot of people do not believe this. It's supposed to be a law school thing, you know, like did you go to 5 different law schools? Okay, and who does not believe she's a lifelong vegetarian? Got only 2 there. And who does not believe she's the shortest person in her family? Okay. All right. 5 cities in 5 years.
So that's true, and I'm definitely not a vegetarian, so that's the fault.
Okay.
All right, I'm Kay. I work in the county, and I'm from Nashville, if you can't tell. I was born and raised in Nashville. It's the only other place I've ever lived. And I've worked for the union since 1982. I was hired on, and then when they moved their headquarters, UPI moved their headquarters from Flushing, New York to Nashville. And then I took a break, and then I came back. So my 3 facts are: I have Cherokee Indian in me. I have a 31-year-old daughter, and I have skydived for the last 5 of my birthdays.
You have what for the last?
Skydive.
Oh. All right. Who does not believe that Kay has Cherokee Indian blood? Crowd is willing to accept that. All right, who does not believe that she has a 31-year-old daughter? All right, who does not believe that she skydived for her last 5 birthdays?
Yeah, you'd be right, I have a fear of heights.
Sometimes you just have to close your eyes. Okay.
I'm Keith Romick, and I've been working for various incarnations for the past 24 years. I've been communications director and development running the Marketing Facts and International Affairs director, and I now work in the corporate research department. And my three facts are as follows. I have lived in 4 cities prior to coming to Pittsburgh. I speak fluent German. I'm descended from the 9th and 10th century kings of Moravia.
Wow. Okay, who does not believe he lived in 4 states before coming here? So this would be number 5. Okay, 2. How about that he speaks German? 5, 6. And, well, Romick would be German, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna believe that one. And who does not believe he's descended from 9th and 10th century kings? The crowd is not going for that one. Give us a story. Tell us how you're related to kings.
Okay, the false one is that I speak German. I do speak a couple of languages, but that's not one.
Okay.
And allegedly, the original family came from Moravian Christians who were kicked out of the Czech Republic after the Hussite Rebellion. And they ended up in the Rhineland, and from there they migrated to the States. But allegedly, the family was aristocracy in the beginning and kind of descended from the old time king from the Carolingian era.
Wow. Cool.
Again, WC Field today.
And now you work in a union where everyone is equal.
That's right.
Yes.
There you go.
Kings.
Well, it's a tough family to keep. I'm Deb Edwards, I'm one of the people who come up from that. So I think I probably took this the least seriously of everyone in the room. So my 3 are, that I'm a real mama bear when it comes to my only child, my daughter, Haley. The second is, I left my hometown in Washington, D.C. for my job in Nashville in September of 1990. My third is that I left my job working for the members. It's really cool.
Okay. Tell me the first one again.
Oh, the mama bear for my daughter.
Okay. Who disbelieves that? Okay. About 10 people. All right. And then who disbelieves that she's from Washington, D.C. and loves Washington, D.C.? 4, 5, 6. There's 6 people. And who disbelieves that she loves her job? The crowd is accepting that one.
I have a son. Harrison is like the because he older. My boy thinks he wants to be a nurse. I am a mom there, and all of my friends are national. No one's going to know.
Okay, thank you. And
Jeff Manton, I've been in accounting for 2.5 weeks.
oh, wow. You get the prize for the youngest guy.
My three things were, I graduated from the University of Pittsburgh with a degree in accounting. My wife and I just bought our first house last month in the North Hills, and I've been married for 3 years.
All right. Who does not believe that he has a degree in accounting from Pitt? Okay. Who does not believe he just bought his first house? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The crowd does not believe that you have a house. And who does not believe that he's been married? You got only one taker on that one. Okay, you don't think you have a house?
One winner. My degree is actually in finance. I did go to Tennessee.
Okay, you got it. Your question. Okay.
My name is Erin Lester. I also work in accounting and I've been here for about 3.5 weeks, so not too long.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And my 3 facts are, I'm one of 8 children. I played rugby throughout college and I lived in Pittsburgh all my life.
Huh. Okay, you're making it hard for us. One of 8 kids. Who disbelieves that? Oh, the crowd is not going for that. About 8 people disbelieve that. Okay, and rugby, who thinks she did? There's no way she played rugby. Rugby is a rough sport. There aren't pads in rugby. Okay, maybe 5 people disbelieve that. And that she's a Pittsburgher, lifelong Pittsburgher. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is close. 3, 5, and 8.
I'm not one of 8.
Okay, you guys are right. You figured that out. Very good. Okay.
My name is Heidi Benatti. I'm also starting in May, which I became coming. My facts are, I'm getting married in 7 weeks. I used to be a lead singer in a band, and I have 5 cats.
Okay, this thing about 5 pets is really popular here. Okay. She's getting married. Who disbelieves that? Just one person. That she was a lead singer in a band. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. God, it's not necessarily going for that. And the 5 cats? I don't know, she got 5 cats. Oh no, the crowd does not like the 5 cats.
I don't have cats.
To keep it in mind when we need a singer. Okay.
My name is Brett Benson. I work in the political department where I do data targeting, all things geeky and involving numbers. My 3 facts are I majored in statistics in college. I worked as a cook in a Chinese restaurant, and I dropped out of my final year of law school to go work in politics.
Wow. All right. Who does not believe that a guy who does statistics majored in statistics? Okay, 2, 3. And who does not believe that he worked as a cook in a Chinese restaurant? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And who does not believe he dropped out of law school, his last year in law school, to do politics? You only got 2 takers on that. Tell us the truth.
I make a mean fried rice lo mein. And I really only had 1 year of law school left. So I did not major in statistics.
Wow. When did you drop out of law school? How long ago?
2007 to start working on the Obama campaign.
Wow. Obama's the belief.
Thanks.
Thanks, Obama.
Stephanie?
Sure. My name is Stephanie Gilmike, and I've been here 9 years, and I work in the Education and Membership Development Department. So my 3 things are, 1, I worked as a ski instructor in my youth. 2, I'm a distant cousin of the founder of Marathon Oil. 3, I grew up in South America and I speak Spanish.
Wow. All right. Who does not believe that Steffi worked as a ski instructor? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The crowd is not liking the ski instructor. All right. That you're a distant cousin of a Marathon Oil executive or the founder? The founder is Getty. Who's the founder?
And maybe it wasn't the founder.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Carl's not liking that one, cheater. You grew up in South America and speak Spanish fluently. Got only one disbeliever on that.
I grew up in Latin America and I speak Spanish. And I like to ski, but I never could have struck. And my second cousin, 3 times removed, is Armand Hammer.
Oh.
I think you
I think you told me that one time.
And you still don't believe me.
Yeah,
I think he must have found a marathon. That's a long time. You've been dead a while.
Best story about him was that he had to buy the Arm and Hammer company because he was asked so many times about it. All right, guys, so you know each other, and as I go around through, we'll be able to say each other's names, right? All right, we'll get to know each other really well, because this is your class. This is your crew, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Am I on? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Stephanie, I was supposed to introduce you. I forgot to do this. But Stephanie just introduced herself, so okay, she works in the education department, so the next section makes sense.
Right. So we're going to talk about our local a little bit. Talk about what it is. You know what it is. What it is. If you have, it's okay. You can still participate. So, a union is two definitions, and usually we do this when people sit down and work in a group. So I want you to work in pairs. So if the two of you can work together, two of you can work together, two of you can work together. Here, we're missing somebody. So I want you to work in pairs. We'll work with you again, and then the three of you maybe can work together. And I want you to decide, to think about it. Make a decision. You have to choose one or the other. The union is the exclusive bargaining agent for a group of workers for the purposes of negotiating and enforcing a collective bargaining agreement, or a union is a grassroots organization based in the workplace that draws its strength from the visible support of its rank and file membership by advocating for social and economic justice for working people. So I'll give you 5 minutes. I want you to talk it out, figure out what you two or three agree on.
I agree. I got this one. I agree.
have like a team or anything? Or is it just, you know, just little things?
Yeah, it's. This one is, actually all these.
Sounds like everybody's ready. All right. Let's come back together. So we're going to go around the room and talk about this. If each group could choose a spokesperson. I know these are tiny groups, so it's just one person. Does one person want to talk first about what your choice is and why you made that choice?
All right, why don't I? Well, Kay and I came up with the idea that what we would always want is for you to be a grassroots organization based in the workplace, that draws extension work, support, visible support, with rank and file membership. Not just a visible support, but a visible participation of that rank and file membership. By advocating for social and economic justice, I would have this in the workplace and for working people in general, and for society at large. So, but we also recognize that.
Oh, no, you don't get to do that. This always happens. I'm asking you to choose one.
Well, then we chose our one.
All right, so you're going for number 2.
Yes.
All right, who else wants to talk? Motivate your decision.
We chose number 2 as well, because it's more of a full picture of a union of what all we do.
Okay,
That's why we liked number 2.
okay, go ahead, Deb.
So because I missed the directions, we chose number 1. Because I thought the trick word was visible in number 2. And I thought we were supposed to pick what union really is according to the law. So I'd rather say number 1.
Oh, okay.
Probably because I was in the direction.
Oh, no, you weren't given much in the way of directions, so it's all right. Go ahead.
We also selected number 2 for your organization because of more of the visibility and support that they do for diverse individuals, you know, and there are some of the bargaining agreements are important, but not part of it. We look at it as a whole, and what they do and support for the individuals in the workplace.
Okay.
We also chose number 2, mainly for the reasons like you guys said over there, that it's more expansive definition, so it captures better what union does. And also we talked about if unionization is going to grow, like that second definition is about the person people join.
Very good point. Go ahead.
We chose number 2 because a union is really only as strong as its rank and file, and number 1 is
makes the union look like it's a third party and is something that employers that are trying to avoid unionization will say, that, it's a third party. So we thought number 2 was a much better example of a union, and a strong local would be number 2 versus just number 1. Okay?
Got 2 more groups to report back?
Okay. So we viewed that number 1 would be more of a definition of a union. However, whenever you are engaged and think of what a union really is, it would be number 2. So really, they're both applicable. So we're going to choose both.
You refusing to do the exercise?
We said number 2. Mainly for all the same reasons why everybody else. We went back and forth, we believe they're both definitions.
So do you want to continue with your description of where you were going in the beginning?
Well, what I wanted to say is that under the law, the union is number 1. That's the way the Taft-Hartley Act defines it, and you can talk about the Taft-Hartley Act for hours, and Drew could talk for days probably about it. But in the end, if the union isn't number 2, it won't be number 1 very effective, and won't be very good at doing all the things that unions need to do to save America.
All right, thank you. This is, we like to talk, we do this exercise a lot with our members, and we get into the same discussion, and oftentimes we do it in leadership. Folks hadn't really thought about the second definition very much. So in this group, this is a group that's unusually class conscious, but ought to be because of where we are. So this is just a way to start thinking about ourselves and thinking about what we're, in this building, we're really very much engaged in both of these, depending upon what department you're in. I mean, Carolyn, you're mostly doing the grassroots organizing piece, and as well as in political. But some are working more in the sort of the exclusive bargaining. I would think in the legal department, you're working on those kind of facts a lot. So our work really covers both of those. What's that?
So, I mean, I'll start with 27 here in a couple of weeks. And for most of my career, and other benefits for instance, I work directly with the member. What I hear pretty consistently from the field is that, members don't come to local union meetings, members are detached and not show up, when it's time to do a vote. So, like I said earlier, I thought visible was a trick word because of my history. When you're doing the classes directly with our members, do you hear that bubbling up from the rank and file that we really need to work harder to cause this visible support from our rank and file? Or is that really a dynamic that comes from my old meeting?
No, I think so. I think we, the question of getting others involved, they're all, folks are always worried about the fact that nobody comes to the union meeting, how do we get people involved. It's a big piece of the work that we're always doing. Anybody else have another comment? I'm going to start to organize the next stage here. What I'd like you to do on this is to write down the year that you first became a union member and what union you became a member of. Oh, we're going to have to really share these markers. Guess there's not. Yeah. And one more. And you have to write it large. We're going to try and put it on the wall here.
Year and union.
Year and union. For instance, I will write I will use that example. And I prefer if you do it as a horizontal, no, it doesn't matter. So, I'll put. Okay. So I'm gonna write mine as 1976 USWA. Okay? So I have that thing here. So, you are all, I'm sure. I want to write that anymore. Okay, what we're gonna do now is, we're trying, this wall this build out is new, so we kind of have, we're at a shortage of wall space, but we'll do that. Since we always think of the present as being to the right, we'll start, with 76 here, and, I started, worked in a steel mill after I graduated college, and I worked at the Coke Works in 1976, got laid off in 85. So that was my first year. If you want to put 2014 to the right of that, probably pretty much pretty far right of that.
For clarification,